It's been a minute since I did one of these. But man, we locked back in. Well, not even technically locked back in, but we locked in. You feel me? But what do I want to talk about today? See, that'd be the only problem kickstarting these videos. I be having trouble how to, once I get rolling, I'm rolling. But before that, I be having a little trouble. So let's see. All right, I got it, man. This is something I started practicing doing today, and it's basically practicing to be your own hype man. Like, in TV shows where you can get your own laugh track, like, just do that in your own life. Like, say for instance today, as an example, I take a run every morning. I run like a little mile every couple of days. I ain't gonna lie to you, be like every day, but look, I run in the morning, right? And usually, you just running. It can get tiring. But you know what really fuel you when you running? Is when people cheering your name, cheering you on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got this, you can do this, you can do that. And, I've been playing with the idea. Sometimes I do it and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm hyping myself up in my head. But today, when I was running the lap, it was something I was just like, I was pumping my hands up like this. Like, even now I get excited, like, and I'm imagining, I'm looking in the stands, I'm imagining it's like, go Austin, go Austin. I'm just hyping myself up and it feel good. And like, it took me from feeling like, to feeling like, yeah, you know what, yeah, I'm running this mile, I'm running this lap, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing these push-ups, I'm doing these crutches. Whatever it is, I'm doing it, but I'm hyping myself up. I got my own personal laugh track, you feel me? Just in my head, like making random commentary in the middle of the day. Like, say I'm thinking about a negative thought, you know what I'm saying? My laugh track, I'm just calling it a laugh track, so just my laugh track could be like, oh man, don't think about that, don't think like that. And it seemed like it's funny, like when it happened, and it kind of made me just disregard the negative thought. Like, I don't even think about it no more. I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't even think about that. Or like if something good happened, I'll be like, yeah, you did that. And again, it's not even like in like a serious manner, like to where it's like, oh, I need to take this little laugh track in my head super serious. But it's kind of like adding a bit more color to my life. You feel me? Making the mundane something. Making the mundane something. You feel me? And it's like just having fun throughout the day. Like a little small commentary to make myself laugh. We walk around taking life so serious. We be like, yo, I need to take every day serious. I gotta be locked in every day, this and that. But like, when you really think about it, who said you gotta do that? Why you can't just make jokes all day? I'm not saying don't take any aspect of your life serious, but you ever notice when you start taking stuff too serious or you trying too hard, the shit just never work out? Like, you just feel like you putting in too much effort, and instead of that effort showing, it feel like it's just consuming you and making you tired and draining you. And then you look to your left and there's some guy that look like he not even trying and everything just working out for him. Just don't take yourself so serious, man. And let's see, I was watching a video about everything happening for you, and this is an idea and a thought that I've held for a minute. But what the guy pointed out was that we don't usually know what it means, and so I'm gonna try to summarize what he was saying, just in case y'all never seen the video. But basically, what he was saying, what I got from it was like, okay, negative thoughts are beliefs that we learn as children. They are like habits that we had from as a kid, you feel me? Things that we overheard, heard, learned, listened to, disregarded, all that. It's all these negative thoughts that we have, right? And I don't really want to call them bad because they didn't have any bad intentions, you feel me? As a kid, when you're growing up, your brain don't know how to sort through information and label it good, bad, and judge it, whether it's up, down, whatever, left, right, however it goes. But everything that the world do, God do, universe do, whatever you want to call it, is support you. You feel me? And so it's going to give you everything you need that feel like it supports you. So if all you learning is all these negative habits, all these negative thoughts, all these negative relationships, that it's not there to attack you and bring you down and be like, you know what, I hate this person, I'm just going to bring him down. But it feels like it's helping you. And the fact that you keep thinking about it is egging it on. And it's like, yeah, I'm doing the right thing. But like I've said before, your brain just want to help you. Your brain just want to help you. And so it's our job to recognize that these thoughts are no longer serving us. At some point in time, they might have served us, but not anymore. They are no longer in service. We got to cut that off. We're paying for a subscription that we're not even using. You feel me? You need to pay for a subscription that you're going to use, gang. You got to understand that these positive thoughts is something that I need to focus on. And when I'm having these negative thoughts, it's not that, again, life isn't attacking me and saying, you know what, I'm just choosing you today. Come here. You feel me? You got to be like, no, these are thoughts that felt like they were serving me at one point in time. And they trying to come serve me, but I got to tell them, hey, I'm canceling my subscription with you, man. I can't do this relationship with you no more, man. You did all you could do for me as I was growing up. You was there for me in all my worst times, and you might have uplifted me at one point in time. But, you know, I no longer need your services. I'm cutting you off. Don't call this number no more. Don't use this card no more. Don't charge this card no more. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Right? And you put it away. And so, the more you kind of, you know, stop answering the spam phone calls, the better things go. And you start to realize, you know, everything is happening for me. You feel me? Life isn't here to attack us. And I've been noticing that. I've been sitting there, you know, when you want to feel bad about yourself, you can call it isolation. I've been isolated. I'm on this island. You feel me? I'm in the middle of the ocean. That's how I was describing it. But when you want to uplift yourself, you know, you call it solitude. I've been dealing with this solitude. I'm in this solitude mode. I'm in my winter arc. I'm learning stuff. You feel me? And I get on myself like, man, you don't do enough, man. You ain't going out every weekend. You ain't partying. You ain't doing this. You ain't doing that. And you know, I make myself feel like I'm missing out. But honestly, like in reality, I really just don't like doing that stuff all the time. I might do it on occasion. You feel me? Gotta get tired to love. But not like often, you know what I'm saying? You got it's 48 laws of power right there. That's a whole nother topic. Anyways, yeah, we ain't doing it often. We just doing it occasionally. But I just get into droughts where I just don't want to do that shit at all. Like, I'm just like, bro, that is not me right now. I just can't do it. And you know, I trick myself into thinking this is all that life has to offer. No, man. Everything that life has to offer is right in front of us. We just gotta open our eyes. We got these sunglasses on that's like, hey, it's not much to do in life but party, drink, talk to women, get women, do this, do that. But it's like, man, take time to get to know yourself. Take time to get to love yourself. Take time to build a laugh track in your head. Take time to build a brand. Take time to design something. Take time to read something. Take time to do nothing. You feel me? And I've been having these dreams like crazy. I've been dreaming. Damn near every night, man. And this is, I used to dream a lot as a kid, so I think I'm reverting back to, you know, getting closer with that inner part of myself that just wants to live life, you feel me? And so it's been telling me a lot of things. Like I feel like I've been connected with my higher self and shit. And I'm listening to it. I'm here to tell y'all that sometimes you just gotta do a purge, man. Mental purge, man. It's whatever is no longer serving you, you gotta get rid of it. You gotta exit out, man. You gotta exit out. Let's see if I can give you something more constructive. Another topic is you know, how you talk to yourself and how you make choices and what you're doing in life. And this would be the last thing to keep this video on the short side. But okay, fun fact I learned this week. The word abracadabra means damn, hold on, man. Okay, the word abracadabra. Alright, the word abracadabra means I create as I speak, or I will create as I speak, right? And so I seen that, and then I seen a video on like the power of choice and the words we use in our life. You feel me? These two separate occurrences, but they kind of mix together, right? And so what I'm here to say is you have the power of choice in your life. Us as people, we usually try to, any type of decision that has to be made, we try to put it off as long as possible because we don't think we can handle what come with making a decision. It can just be overwhelming. You feel me? Like you ask yourself what you want to eat. You say I don't know. You shrug it off. Ask yourself where you want to go today. You say I don't know. You shrug it off. And we kind of get used to this complacency of choosing nothing and just abstaining from choice at all. But to get through life, you're gonna have to make choices anyway. So you might as well play an active role in the choices that you make. Don't be afraid saying, damn, I might make the wrong choice. I might make the wrong this. I might make the wrong that. A lot of times we just walking. Like, think of choices as walking. You got to put one foot in front of the other. You might trip sometimes, but you got to get up and walk still. You feel me? Like, don't just abstain from choice because it's overwhelming or you get overstimulated or whatever you want to call it. But really think about it. Like, if you take an active role in deciding things in your life, eventually you're going to get good at it. Because you're going to make certain choices, you're going to be like, I didn't really like that one. And you're going to make choices, you're going to be like, yo, I was really fucking with that one. That was a good one. So I'm going to keep making choices like that, right? The only way you get good at something is by practicing. So when it comes to making choices, start actively making choices in your life. And once you start doing that, you'll notice that life is a little bit more enjoyable. Life is a little bit more enticing. Because today I get to wake up and decide how my days go. You might not be able to control everything, but you can decide when it's time to make a choice. And you know when it's time to make a choice because you'll be like, damn, I gotta make a choice. Right? Let's see what else I wrote down. Back to the reason I'm saying abracadabra. Abracadabra. I create as I speak. I will create as I speak, right? Watch the words you say, man. Watch how you talking to yourself. Watch how you interacting with yourself. Sometimes you gotta buckle down and tell the little voice up top, shut the fuck up. But you ain't gotta do that all the time. You ain't gotta call yourself a loser. You don't gotta, harp on your own insecurities. You don't gotta be your own worst critic all the time. You don't gotta call your food bad. You ain't gotta say you're ugly. You ain't gotta say this. You ain't gotta say that. You just watch how you talking to yourself because we create as we speak. Words are spells, man. Words are powerful. That's why when you pray, things come true. You feel me? Because you spoke it into existence. Without you saying it, it never leaves up here, your box. It never leaves your box, right? But when it comes out of here, it goes up in there, in the air, and it's like, all right, I'm going to come true. We create as we speak. It's literally no other way for things to happen. If everybody was mute and nobody talked, I feel like society would progress really slow. We have to communicate. And the fact that communication is a part of our natural being, don't you think the words that we are communicating have some type of power? Everybody is born with a voice. We are able to speak. So don't you think something coming out of our mouth means something? If we didn't need the words that we used, if we didn't need the voices that we have, evolution would have found a way to shut us the fuck up. You feel me? They'd be like, no, you don't need to talk at all. But we need to talk. So understand that your words mean something, man. So watch how you talking to yourself. And ask questions. Be curious. If it's something that's aching you, paining you, or you feeling like, oh, this is really bothering me, ask the question and have a tough conversation. One tough conversation is better than years worth of regret of not having the conversation and years worth of uncomfortable, not feeling good, man. Right? So have a hard conversation because it's going to save you way more time to get it out the way and feel how you feel. Because sometimes you just need answers to questions, man. Sometimes shit just got to be as is. And another thing, you don't have to know everything. Oh, man, this is the biggest point. You don't have to know everything, right? We trick ourselves into thinking that we got to know the answer to everything. And to keep this from me just saying we and us and all this, I'll bring it back to Austin, man. Look, I used to pain myself with having to know how I knew everything. Sometimes I'd do stuff and be like, how did I do that? How am I able to do that? Sometimes I answer a question and be like, how did I know that? And I'm sitting here trying to, deconstruct something that I'm good at. I'm sitting here trying to deconstruct something that I just did. I'm trying to deconstruct everything that I do. And this is good when you're trying to, build as a person. But once it becomes obsessive, it starts to break you down more than build you up. Because now you're questioning everything in your life. And when you don't just let some things be as is, you'll start to not trust yourself because you like, I don't know how I did that, so I can't trust it. And you'll start to trip over yourself. Sometimes you gotta let things be. Sometimes things work because they work, and that's it. You blessed because you blessed. You don't need a reason to be blessed. You feel me? Anybody can be blessed. There's no more of this woe is me shit, man. It's not gonna work. It ain't the move. You feel me? Sometimes you just gotta know that you know. And hold on, let's see. Yeah, and here it's saying in the notes, most of the best thing that happened to us have nothing to do with us. It at all. You feel me? Like a lot of our life got nothing to do with us, man. Hey, yes, our decisions and stuff are super important, but we can't control every single aspect of it. And we can't understand every single aspect of it, because if you do that, you gonna have a lot of fucking reading to do. You gonna have years and years of reading stuff to try to figure out how it works. Sometimes it's better to just accept it and roll with the punches, man. It's called the flow state of living. But it's not like you gotta be, what's it called? You don't have to disassociate from your entire life. But when things happen, you gonna know. Don't just sit there and try to ponder on why this happened, because the rest of your life gonna go right past you, man. Let's see. Oh, and last thing that I got from this TED Talk, this woman was really smart. She said, don't look backwards for guidance when making decisions, because there's nothing back there. It's important to reference your past at times, but don't do this and be looking for answers, man, because you're not going to find shit back there. The rear view mirror is smaller than the windshield for a reason, okay? It's like that for a reason. So, that's what I got today. That was very summarized. I know if I say every single thought that's on my mind, it's going to be a really long video, so thank y'all for listening, if you listen, and thank you for watching if you watch. Excuse me. All right, love y'all, man.